Look up. That blinding ball of fire has been going strong for 4.6 billion years. But here's the mind-blowing truth. The sun is not actually on fire. It's not burning wood. It's not plugged into a giant cosmic battery. And it's certainly not running on gas. Yet, every single second, it unleashes the power of 1 trillion nuclear bombs. So, if it's not burning, what on earth is it doing, and how is it so ridiculously stable? For decades, we've been fed the simple, comforting lie. The sun is a fireball. Today, we pull back the curtain on the most elegant, terrifying, and durable machine in the universe. What you're about to learn will fundamentally change how you look at the sky. The sun is basically a colossal ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. Deep in its core, the temperature hits an insane 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, million. That's hot enough to force hydrogen atoms to smash together or fuse, creating helium. This process isn't combustion, it's nuclear fusion. Think of it like a cosmic forge. Every time 2 hydrogen atoms fuse into 1 helium atom, a tiny bit of mass is instantly converted into pure energy. That energy is the light and heat that keeps Earth from freezing solid. It is the ultimate natural power generator, no off switch, no need to refuel, just a consistent, steady churn for billions of years. Given all that power, you'd think it must be running on fumes, right? Wrong. The sun converts about 600 million tons of hydrogen into energy every second. Yes, 600 million tons. That sounds like a terrifying burn rate. But here's the amazing part. Scientists estimate the sun has only used up about half of the hydrogen in its core. But here's the amazing part. Scientists estimate the sun has only used up about half of the hydrogen in its core. If you imagine the sun as a colossal gas tank, it's still more than half full. You can stop worrying about the electric bill for a while. You, your kids, and your grandkids are safe. We have a solid 5 billion years left to enjoy sunny days, grow food, and argue about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. But the party can't last forever. In about 5 billion years, the hydrogen fuel will finally run low. The sun will enter its stellar old age, and the engine will start to stall. The core will begin to shrink, but ironically, the outer layers will bloat out. The sun, after its destructive rampage as a red giant, the sun will calm down, dramatically. Its outer layers will drift away into space, leaving behind only the ultra-dense, super-hot core. This is called a white dwarf. It's basically a giant ember, no longer generating energy, just slowly cooling down. It will fade, dim, and eventually disappear in silence, like a burnt-out candle wick. But even the cooling process takes a mind-boggling tens of billions of years. It's the ultimate slow burn, a beautiful, yet somber, ending to the life cycle of a star. This is the core question that makes physicists lose sleep. Nuclear fusion is basically a continuous bomb going off inside the sun. So, why hasn't it exploded already? It's the ultimate cosmic standoff, and it all comes down to a perfect, razor-thin balancing act between 2 titanic forces. This wrestling match has been going on for over 4.5 billion years, and neither side has given an inch. On one side, you have the force of the fusion reaction, the massive heat and pressure generated by those smashing hydrogen atoms. This force is constantly pushing outward, trying to blow the sun apart from the inside. It's an explosive, outward thrust. On the other side, you have gravity. The sun's enormous mass creates a colossal gravitational pull, doing the exact opposite. It's pulling everything inward, trying to crush the star down to a single point. These 2 forces are locked in an eternal, absolutely perfect equilibrium. The outward push of the nuclear fire is precisely balanced by the inward pull of gravity. This is what astronomers call hydrostatic equilibrium. It sounds peaceful, but it is a violent, constant struggle. This balance is why the sun keeps its shape, doesn't implode, and most importantly, doesn't explode. This is a thought experiment that terrifies everyone. What if the sun simply vanished right now? The short answer: nobody on Earth would know for over 8 minutes. That's how long it takes for the sun's light to reach us. You'd be scrolling on your phone, drinking coffee, and then darkness. Pitch black darkness. No sun, no moon to reflect its light. Just an eternal night. But that's not the real disaster. The real crisis is the cold. Within a week, the global average temperature will drop sharply below 20 degrees. Within a few months, it would hit a chilling 70 degrees, enough to freeze the surface of the oceans solid. And then, the collapsed plants die first. No sunlight means no photosynthesis, no oxygen, and the total collapse of the entire food chain. Bugs, birds, bears, and ultimately humanity. The earth would become a dead, frozen rock, silently drifting through the black void. A bleak and chilling thought that puts the sheer power of the sun into perspective. The next time you step outside and squint into the light, remember this. That light isn't a nuisance, it's a miracle. It's the product of an invisible, perfect 4.6 billion-year-old nuclear balancing act. The sun isn't just a bright object in the sky, it is the absolute backbone of all life. The ultimate perpetual motion machine. And the most beautiful part? That entire, immense power source comes from simply crushing hydrogen together. No wires, no gasoline, no coal. Just physics, temperature, and time. It is undeniable proof that nature can build a machine far grander than any human invention.